Yeah, it's good. And I'm negotiating. I got a $67 million deal I'm negotiating right now. We're $3 million negotiating. They're threatening. I'm threatening. You know, so you got
Going
all
back
that
and
going
forth.
on.
One of the first questions that I wanted to ask you, right, and this is just to kind of get going here, is how crazy and hectic is your life today, like right now?
You know, it could get more hectic for sure because
It could get more hectic.
There's always room.
Totally, dude. Like I'm telling you, I'm getting ready to go. I was telling my wife and Ryan this morning. I said, look, we're getting ready to go into like white hot ether land. I can feel we're this close from like this thing going into another level.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to that happening, but it's pretty hectic right now, you know, but it's all good. Like we just finished working with a couple hundred firemen and fire people and fire department and police department.
What city?
First
City of
responders,
Phoenix?
right here, yeah.
City of Phoenix, okay.
Yeah. And so then we ran over here, grabbed an acai bowl real quick, ran over here to be with you guys. And yeah, it's good. And I'm negotiating. I got a $67 million deal I'm negotiating right now. We're $3 million negotiating. They're threatening. I'm threatening. You know, so you got
Going
all
back
that
and
going
forth.
on.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I got a guy that quit my company today. You know, all that's happening right while got a kid at camp right now. She's not real happy about the camp. The other one's at home. She's happy. We're getting ready to plan a trip to Atlanta, then to California, then to Australia. So all that's going on. It's just you got to keep your head on what matters. You know, because a lot of the stuff doesn't matter. And then, you know, you just stay in the deal and handle grenades as they're going off, you know.
Okay.
You pull the pin, you got 3 seconds, and let's handle that first.
So you got 3 million, 3 grenades. Right now you're trying to handle.
Well, right now, you know, I've already laid it out with these guys. We're retrading this property right now, and I mean, I've already told them this is a pure out, straight up retrade.
Yeah.
Based on you just didn't give me the right facts.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing for your real estate investors to know there's a time. Look, I've never made money on a real estate deal I didn't have under contract. You just can't. You got to get it contracted.
Yeah.
So we got it under contract. They were telling me X, Y, and Z. I said, okay. I tell people the truth, so I'm assuming you guys are telling me the truth. So based on X, Y, and Z, I'll put it under contract at that number. Then here we are, you know, we're finding out last week
Inspections.
It's changing the numbers
X and
on
Y was a little exaggerated to the point to where Z kind of just fell out of the alphabet code, right? So I'm like, hey guys, look, I'm still a buyer for the deal. I like the property, but I'm a buyer at $3 million less. It's $55 million.
Where's this deal at?
It's in Tampa.
Tampa, okay.
Yeah, just south of Tampa. Actually, it's the West Coast.
There's a lot going on in Tampa. A lot.
A lot going on.
A lot going on in Tampa. Yeah.
So anyway, so we got that pressure of them like, oh my God, I'm gonna keep your $100 grand because we got $100 grand hard already. I'm like, okay, you can keep the 100. Yeah. I'm a big boy. Keep the 100. You lose 55 million. You want 100? You want 55 million. In this case, it'll be 52. Then you got to make sense of it. Everybody's a big boy. You know, these are.
Have you ever done a deal with them before?
Yeah, just closed a deal with them with the broker.
Okay.
Last month for 101 million. So I'm like, did I give you trouble on the last deal, dog? Yeah. I'm not a retrader. Like I'm not just trying to. I'm not making shit up. We didn't make up anything on the last one. Like 101 million. I gave you every penny you wanted. No problems. Closed another deal for 140 million a week later. So these are big deals. Like
absolutely.
You know, the guys you're playing with, they're like. You would think, okay, everybody's completely rational, but the reality is they get emotional too. The egos are enormous.
Wow.
Inflated, yeah, for sure.
You know, and so you got to figure out how to slide in and out, and that's where the sales game that I learned in my 30s,
absolutely,
you know, really serves me.
Absolutely. It's crazy how much ego goes hand in hand with business and sales tactics.
Yeah,
I think it's more of a competitive thing. You know what I mean? Like people don't want to lose, you know, because it's not like in our case when we're doing something, it's not so much ego, it's competition, you know.
Yeah.
But
when there's competition, I feel like ego, at some level, gets in the way. Well, I can take on.
Yeah, well, because you know, in this particular deal, right? You're like, you know, I'm still a buyer. I want it. No, let's just do 52.
Yeah, guys, I'm like you guys are going to make 30 million, or you're going to make 33. Because you ain't making
Yeah.
you ain't making 33 on me. You're gonna make 30 on me. That's what they're making on the deal.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know everything.
It's crazy how you even know that.
Yeah.
Well, we know everything. I know
Absolutely.
what they paid. I know everything, right? So I'm like, whatever. I got to take them to zero. This is a tactic called taking. When a negotiation breaks down, you take the other side down to zero, and zero is the most painful place. If you're a real seller, now the broker's like, oh, they're not real sellers. I'm like, dude, if you're not a real seller, you don't hide the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, a guy that wants to sell or doesn't care would be like, hey, dude, we tacked on shingles on top of shingles. You got a roof problem. A guy that wants to sell tries to hide that.
Yeah.
A guy that doesn't give a shit, he's like, hey, man, you're going to have $3 million worth of bullshit.
That's a golden
Yeah.
nugget right there.
Oh, totally golden.
Super.
nugget.
That's a golden nugget.
Anytime you got a liar,
Especially in our space.
if the seller's a liar, they're a seller. If they lie, if they exaggerate, if they hid something, they're highly motivated to sell.
They put more effort.
Need to
into
sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, because if I'm selling something and I'm not highly motivated, I'm like, yeah, guys, like I sold a house in L.A., I told them everything was wrong with it. I was selling it to the Waltons. I'm
But
like,
you wanted to get rid of it.
but yeah, I did want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But I told the Walton family, I'm like, okay, guys, you got to put a new roof on. The air conditioning
Like
sucks.
Bill Walton? Like
the big Waltons.
Okay, yeah.
And you got to do this and you got to do that and you're going to spend this much money on
Yeah.
it. This is stupid and it's missing that and this and that. I just went over the whole list because I'm trying to appear like, in poker, it's like be strong, you're weak. Act weak, you're strong.
Weak, you're strong. Yep,
And
yep.
so in this case, I was like, here's all the stuff you're going to spend money on. You're overpaying for the house. Price is ridiculous. Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, we'll take it anyway.
Well, there you go. Transparency.